This is a very popular
I'm gonna go scout.
French singer. Each nation has a big long French name to this.
You have to pause this a little bit.
Isn't that funny?
You have to pause this a little bit. Why? Yeah? We're like stocking up on this. That's all I want.
Can I have your attention, please?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, so I'd like to start by thanking all of you. Shush. Is that right? Okay, Mommy's speaking. I'd like to start by thanking everybody for being here. You're all here because you are very important to me and my mom, of course, and to our family, to all of us. And it means so much to us that you all could be here to help us celebrate the special, special day. And now the moment you've been waiting for and didn't even know it. I dedicate this to my imperfect mother.
I'll agree with that.
You're like, no argument? When I was a little girl, I thought my mom was perfect. When my friends would ask me, which one's your mom, I'd say, over there, the pretty one. I would always I'm sorry, I read the wrong part. To me, she was perfect. I was the luckiest girl in the world. When I would tell my mom that I thought she was perfect, her response was always the same, no, I'm not perfect, nobody's perfect. I couldn't understand what she was saying. It took a long time until I understood what she was trying to teach me. She didn't want to disappoint me when I finally saw that she too had faults. She didn't want me to have this image of her that wasn't real. And she always taught me that loving somebody in spite of their faults is true love. Well, now I realize that my perfect mom is not so perfect. So I want to share some of her imperfect stories with you.
It's getting good.
I'll never forget the time when we were visiting my sister in Baltimore. We went out to a cute little restaurant for a family dinner. And my mom excused herself to go to the bathroom. And she returned with a trail of toilet paper. She tucked it into her shirt and her pants.
I saw that in the movie.
I saw it in real life. And while we're on the subject of toilet paper, this is my favorite. One morning I get this phone call from my mom. She's hysterical laughing. I'm like, what's so funny? She said, well, I woke up this morning wrapped in toilet paper. I said, what are you talking about? And she realized, after thinking about it, she tucked it in, walked back to her room, and she rolled around the bed, and she got wrapped in it. My perfect mom, the mummy. Mommy was an imperfect mummy. No sex. Another bathroom story. When I was a little girl, my mom took me to the bathroom at a fine restaurant in New York City. And if any of you know the fine restaurants in New York City, the bathrooms are not very big, not a lot of stalls.
Just trust me when they come.
And my mom is a germaphobe, so she takes out the Lysol and she cleans the toilet, wipes it down, everything. Finally,
Went anywhere without Lysol.
I proceed to do my business, and there's a knock at the door. My mom says, just a minute. And the voice on the other side replied, lady, you're in the men's room. Obviously, men are not used to waiting. Oh gosh. Maybe it is another bathroom story. My mom and the bathrooms, they don't get along. One time we were walking, we used to walk a lot more than we do now, but we'll start again. We were walking at the high school track, and on Tuesdays they cleaned the porta potties. We didn't know that, and this Tuesday we were at the high school track and they're cleaning the porta potties and the stench is getting to my mom and she couldn't take it anymore. So she starts running away from the stench and ran into the bleachers. Needed stitches on her head. Blood was dripping down. I realized she wasn't perfect. She's not very good at names. I don't know if any of you know this, but I could be anything from Judy to Betsy to even Andy. Eric is Craig, and Craig is Zach, and Zach is Eric.
Nobody knows her name.
Uncle Bobby, you're Andy. Andy, you're Bobby. Yeah, my mom's not good at names. I don't know what she was thinking when she tried to name us. But, there's one name she never gets wrong, though. Actually, two names. Brian. She's never called you anything else, although she does. Well, not recently, but she does call Sean Brian.
And she's called me Ann.
Oh, really? I never hear her call him. She always says Brian.
When I called Andy?
Bobby. And Emily, she's not yet messed up your name that I've heard.
Give me time.
Oh gosh, there was another one that I should have added and I never got around to it, but the other day I got an email. I don't even remember what it said. It was under a picture. She had some political statement underneath saying something like, I don't know why anybody goes into politics, and it was a Disney picture. I was like, what is this? I called her up, I'm like, Mom, why did you put this under my Disney picture? And she said, oh, that wasn't supposed to be there. I thought I emailed it. There's the time that you lit the temple on fire.
Oh, the temple.
Yeah, the temple. During what? I don't.
It was Passover. Howard, my fiance at the time, who didn't survive our relationship, I shouldn't say. Anyway, his mother took us to the temple for Passover. And the rabbi said we were going to say a blessing over the matzah. Would one person stand up and lift the matzah? So I stood up and I flipped the napkin back. And it started on fire because I flipped it on the candle. So the whole table was on fire. There must have been 500 people at least at this thing, and they're all looking at me. Nobody got up to help me. So I ran around, I took everybody's water, and I was throwing it on the fire. Like a mad woman walking around. And the rabbi says, oh, it seems we have a fire over there. Well, it was do anyway. But I put out the fire. It was really going up high.
Oh my
I put it
God.
out.
Wow.
And they had to change the whole table. It was just ruined.
Wow.
Hey, Joel.
So, after, you have another story now?
I wasn't there for it, but it was also the time where she ate sushi for the first time and didn't realize wasabi was hot.
Oh, okay, we have a sushi story. Thank you, Andy. Where were you when I was writing this? The first time my mom ate sushi, Brian and I were with her. It was, I guess, close to our 1-year anniversary, and she didn't know what wasabi was. Of course, none of us did. So she picked up the ball of wasabi and she was eating it. The next thing I know, our sushi is covered in slobber. She spit it all over the whole $100 tray. Thank you, Andy. So after all is said and done, and despite her imperfections, to me, my mom is still perfect. She is the perfect mother I will always admire, who taught me so much and paved the way for the kind of daughter, wife, mother, and friend that I aspire to be. Thank you, and happy birthday, and I love you.
What kind of a daughter would a perfect mother have? It just is in the genes. Thank you. I love you. And I love all of you. And Brian is a perfect son-in-law. My perfect daughter married a perfect son-in-law.
I'm married to a perfect man.
And I can't even tell you what, this man is wonderful. I can't even begin to tell you what he's done for me. And today he really came through and made sure that everything was perfect. Took me to Disney. we must have walked with a torn ligament. He has to have surgery, and slept through Disney with that. And he's for my birthday. And he's a wonderful son-in-law.
I agree. That was my
I have to say, I have 2 more perfect children. One's in Kentucky, and one's over there. And he's got a perfect friend over there, who we love with all our hearts, and that's Emily. Girlfriend.
I can vouch for all this
girlfriend.
Again, her imperfections.
No, I never get names.
I have to get my
So
tissue.
thank you, and I want to thank everybody here for helping to make this milestone, this bumpy milestone, a happy one. So, give me happy memories on this unhappy milestone day.
It's happy, it's happy.
I guess it's happy.
It's happy you're alive.
Yeah, better than the alternative, as they say.
And I wanted to thank you, Brian. I didn't get a chance to because I should have done it, but he went above and beyond in every way, shape, or form. Got up before I got up to get everything ready. And
With his torn ligament.
he doesn't stop doing. He's the best husband, and I'm the luckiest girl in the world. So.
Thank you very, very much for a beautiful, beautiful French party. I asked for my birthday French food.
So I want to hear that sing song.